your girl Marianne here, and I'm back home now after a long train journey from seeing the press screening of Blink twice. Is that twice? Could have been thrice for all I know. Anyway, when I first came out of the screen, my initial reaction was a bit like, I don't know what I've seen. I don't know if I like it. I still had many questions. And don't get me wrong, it's not a complicated movie. We're not talking Inception or anything like that. But there were just a few things, a few loose ends that I wanted tying up. Like, how did they get off the island? Bruv, how did they get off the island? Anyway, and I wasn't sure if the end was supposed to be like a memory or something. I don't want to give too much away. I know I'm actually allowed to give you spoilers now because the embargo's been lifted and all of that. But I don't want to. I want you to watch the movie and enjoy it. So I'm going to try to just give the basics. So basically, it tells the story of a tech billionaire, Slater King. Actually, that's a lie. It tells the story of the waitress, Frida, who is obsessed with Slater. And he is the CEO of the company that she works for. She's a waitress, and she's not liked very much by her boss. But she managed to wangle her way with her friend into the gala that Slater is giving, basically. And through a series of mishaps, she meets him. He's her knight in shining armor, and he invites her to go on that day or that night on a plane with him and a few other randoms that she does not know to a private island. Red flag. Red flag. Who does that? Anyway, not me. So yeah, she gets on this island and she's loving it. And, you know, it's just pure, not hedonism, but, you know, pure enjoyment is the word. Pure enjoyment until it isn't. This is Zoe Kravitz directorial debut. And it's interesting because obviously Channing is her fiance. So it was nice to see, or it was interesting to see how she would direct him and what kind of movie they could make together. And yeah, it worked out really well. I thought she did an amazing job. She hit the right notes for a thriller. There was lots of vibrancy, lots of colour, but the dark bits were kind of poetic. It reminded me kind of like a M. Night Shyamalan movie. It was that kind of directorial feel. You know, you get really happy in some parts and you get really kind of like, yeah, this is very beautiful and this is really, yeah. And then you're like, oops again, oopsie doopsie. And there was very much girl power, girl unity, let's all stick together to fight the patriarchy kind of vibe to it. Towards the end of the movie, definitely. I'm not sure how I felt about that though. Also, I don't know, and it could just be me, but with all the things that, you know, the Jeffrey Epstein kind of stuff going on, this whole idea of people being on an island and things not being as they seem and people maybe being taken advantage of, I wasn't really, you know, feeling that as a plot line. But then, like I said, girl power kicked in, so, you know, I'm not trying to spoil it for anybody, but, you know. But yeah, overall, I would say that it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the eye candy. I enjoyed seeing Christian Slater. He's in the movie. Christian Slater, Carl McLachlan? Twin Peaks, Carl. And now, you know, anything with him in it is going to have a not right vibe. And also Gina Davies is in it. And Haley Joel Osment. I wasn't expecting to see him in it, but yeah. And I mean, yeah. So yeah, Naomi Ackley did really well as Frida, the main character. She gave the right amount of I'm obsessed, but yeah, now I'm scared kind of. And yeah, it was a good movie. It's a good movie. Was it a great movie? I want to say it was great, but yeah, no, I didn't. I just didn't feel it like that. But it was definitely one to watch. I would definitely recommend you go to see it, make up your own minds, and tell me if you still have questions that need to be answered. But yeah, I'm out.